What's happening, everybody? It's Dave Bowen with DaveBowensTeam.com, and today I got some really awesome stuff to talk to you about. I'm really excited to be back. For those of you that don't know, I just got back from vacation in the good old Smoky Mountains in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Had an awesome time. Went there for celebrating my brother's 8th grade graduation, and got to spend some awesome family time. And, just realized, and I talked about this in an email I sent out last night, I realized how grateful I really am, for a lot of things. Mainly for the freedom and the life that I'm able to live today because of this business. And, that leads me into what I want to talk about today, which is, how to get rich, really, how to become rich and not just, as far as wealthy money, but, what it takes, the mindset, and really what I want to talk about today is becoming bigger than your problems, knowing that the struggles that you go through are for a reason, and being able to, receive wealth. For those of you that know, I've been reading T. Harv Ecker's Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, and just above this video here, there's going to be 2 links to read the other blog posts that I wrote about it, and I highly recommend reading those, after you watch this video here, of course, because what I'm going to cover in this video is really going to change a lot of things for you. What I just, discovered that in reading this book, and guys, there's so much information in this book. Go buy this book. I'm telling you, this book is amazing. And what I was just reading about that really inspired this whole video are a few things, but really, it's so funny because the media, the media really tries to program people. They brainwash people, and that's why I say that audios, filling your mind with good stuff, reading good books, listening to good, inspirational audios is so important, because whether you know it or not, you are filling your mind with either positive or negative stuff. And if you're watching the news and you're listening to the junk music, you are brainwashing your mind with stuff that is not good for you. Because, and not to get off on a tangent here, but the media really is brainwashing people. They are brainwashing people. They're filling your mind with murders and all the negative stuff that's going on in the world, and brainwashing you to just be a normal average person working a normal average job in corporate America or whatever. And that is not the way that life is meant to be, guys. I'm here to tell you that. The way life is meant to be is to live in abundance, to be wealthy, to inspire others, to change other people's lives, to make a difference in the world, and to be positive. That is what life is for. That's what life was made for, guys. Do you think that we are put on this earth to just live a normal, average life? Do you think that our Creator made us to just be average and to just do what we're programmed to do, what we're told to do? No. He or she, whatever you want to call it, definitely did not create us to just be average. And, that if you're watching the news and you're listening to the junk music, because I truly believe that all that stuff is done on purpose. All of the stuff that's put in music, in rap music, the gang violence, the sleeping with tons of women, being whores and prostitutes and and drugs, and all that stuff was put there for a reason, and that is to brainwash you to think that that's normal, and that's what we should do. And it's not, guys. Obviously it is not. And one thing that he talks about in here is being able to receive money. A lot of us want to be rich, but we're not good at receiving things. We're not good at receiving compliments. We're not good at receiving gifts. We're not good at receiving money. We don't think that we're worthy. Now, do you think that, to go back to our Creator, do you think that our Creator went and when He created everybody, He said, "Oh, you're worthy, you're worthy, you're not worthy. Oh my gosh, no, you're definitely not worthy"? No. Every person is worthy. Every person. You have what you need inside of you to become absolutely wealthy and live the best life that you have ever dreamed of. You have a tremendous power inside of you that you may not know that you have, and that's what I'm here to do, is to inspire you to realize that you have what it takes. We all have what it takes inside of us. And until I tapped into that power inside of myself, I struggled. A lot of you know that I struggled with alcohol and drug addiction. And now I'm almost, if I make it a few more days, I'll have 17 months sober. And it's just amazing, guys. And I thought that I wasn't worthy when I was out there, using. I thought I wasn't worthy. I thought that I was meant to just be, an alcoholic and a drug addict, to just live a miserable life. I mean, I was always so negative. And I continue to bring negative things into my life, and that's that's a whole nother topic. But I just didn't think I was worthy. And here's the thing: you are worthy, and I'm here to tell you that. Now, we as human beings either say that we're worthy or we're not. We make that decision, and whatever decision you make is going to change the outcome of your life. And I love what T. Harvick says in here. He says, if excuse me, here it is, if a 100-foot oak tree had the mind of a human, it would only grow to be 10 feet tall, because we set limitations in our mind. And this goes back to what I said in the beginning of listening to the news and all the negative stuff out there. We are programmed by society, by our parents, that this is the way things are supposed to be. I'm not worthy, or I'm not meant to be rich, or money is the root of all evil, or that's what we're programmed subconsciously. And I'm here to tell you that that's not the way that it's supposed to be. That is not the way that it's supposed to be. And until you can reprogram your mind, until you can realize that you are worthy, and that you are worthy to accept wealth, to accept abundance. T.R. Vecker tells a tremendous story in here that I thought was just amazing. Let me find it here. He talks about how he says, if you're not willing to receive, I like this, if you're not willing to receive, then you're ripping off those who want to give to you. Now, the universe wants to give you money. The universe wants to give you abundance. It wants to give you wealth, health, and everything that you want. But it's whether or not you can receive that. Whether or not you can receive that. And, it's, let me find the story here. And that goes back to, that's one of the reasons the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, because the rich know that, they have to be able to receive money. They feel that they're worthy, and they do that through developing themselves. And, that's huge. But he talks about how he went camping, and, he made this lean-to with a tarp over his tent, and, it poured down rain that night. And, when he came out the morning, I noticed how dry I and everything else under the tarp was. At the same time, however, I couldn't help but notice this unusually deep puddle that had collected at the bottom of the tarp. All of a sudden, I heard this inner voice say to me, "Nature is totally abundant, but not discriminating. When the rain falls, it has to go somewhere. If one part is dry, another part will be doubly wet." As I stood over the puddle, I realized this is exactly the way it works with money. There's plenty of it, trillions and trillions of dollars floating around. It's indefinite abundance, and it has to go somewhere. It has to go somewhere. That is key right there, guys. And the deal is, if somebody isn't willing to receive his or her share, it must go to whoever will. The rain doesn't care who gets it, and neither does money. And guys, that right there is worth tons and tons of money. I mean, that is priceless, guys. That lesson right there, if you apply it, will change your life. So you have to be willing to receive things that come to your life. Like, for instance, you have the chance to take advantage of the best opportunity that has ever been put before you. I guarantee you that. You can see the conviction in my face and in my voice, hear the conviction in my voice right now, that I know this is the best opportunity for you to get financial freedom for you and your family and to leave a legacy. I'm telling you guys. So, you need to accept that. You need to receive it. The universe has put this in front of you for a reason. I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason. I sent an email out last night about that. About if I had not took action and received what I had been offered when I, had this thought in my mind that I need to go to a meeting, that I need to get sober. If I didn't go to that meeting, I would have never met a guy that helped me, that took me through the steps and helped me to stay sober now for almost 17 months. And, if I did not receive that, if I did not act on that hunch, I wouldn't be where I am today. I would not. And again, it goes back to when I watched a video just like this, 4 months ago, struggling in network marketing, looking for a way to generate leads online. And I stumbled across a video like this where a guy was talking about how, how to do it, basically. And he told me to click the link below this video. And I know there's a similar link below this video. And he said, click that link, enter in your information, and get started. And I did it. I did it. And I'll tell you that feeling afterwards, I knew I was at the right place at the right time. I knew that I was put here for a reason, that this was my purpose. And I'm telling you guys, it's the same thing for you. You are not here by accident. You are not watching this video by accident. Most of the people would have, stopped watching this video, quite a few minutes ago, because I know how to attract people that want to better their lives. I know how to attract people that want to have wealth and abundance, that want to change their lives, their families' lives, and become financially free. And you are still watching this video for a reason, and that reason is to click that link below, pull out your credit card, and just buy already. Receive the gift that the universe has put in front of you. Receive the opportunity to become wealthy. Start being able to receive wealth into your life, wealth and abundance. Guys, I'm telling you, that is one of the best lessons I have ever learned. And it has totally transformed my life, because until I was able to receive money, I struggled. And you might be able to relate. Maybe that's how, your life's going right now. So I'm telling you right now, as you feel that feeling at the bottom of your feet, as you feel your heart start racing because you know that you're here for a reason, and you see that button throbbing or that link throbbing below this video telling you to click me now, pull out your credit card and buy. And I'm telling you to just take action and act on it, because a hunch is infinite intelligence, or God, or the universe telling you that this is what you are supposed to do. So that's really the lesson that I have today, guys. I'm telling you, that will change your life. And a couple other things that I could say is, you've got to become bigger than your problems. Whatever problems you have in your life are really not problems. They are just an opportunity to find solutions. They are just an opportunity to grow into a bigger, better person. They are an opportunity to develop yourself into the person that you are meant to become. And this right here is a step towards that. When I first got started in Power Network, I really didn't know much about the personal development, I really didn't know much about it. I kind of got introduced to it in network marketing, but I really dove into it in the Empower Network, and I thank God for that, because I am a totally different person. If you watched my video when I first got started, the very first video I ever did, and watched this, it would blow your mind, the transformation that I have gone through. And that is all because I've become bigger than my problems. And I realize that my purpose is to inspire others to realize that they have the same thing inside of them, that they have the same opportunity that I have to live a life of freedom, to do whatever they want, wherever they want. So guys, watch this video again. I mean, this is one of the most powerful videos I've ever done, and the lesson is just, it's priceless. So, again, take action, click that link below, start the journey to change your life. Love you guys. Talk to you later.